Welcome everybody. Today I'll be going over how to do a fresh install of Windows 11 either on a newly built PC or on a PC which already has Windows 11 installed on it. Alright, for this you're going to need four things. The first thing is you're going to need a computer, any computer that has access to the internet. It doesn't have to be the computer that you're installing the Windows on, it can be any computer with internet access. And then the second thing you're going to need is a USB drive which has at least 8 gigabytes of storage on it. The third thing you're going to need is the Windows version you're going to be installing. Is it Windows 11 Pro? Is it Windows 11 Media? You need to find that out. And then the fourth thing is, of course, just in case, you're going to need a Windows 11 license key. And I'll show you, if you don't have the installation media, a new installation media, I'll show you how to get that information from the computer you're trying to install it on. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to find out the Windows version that's installed on your PC. So to do that, you will go to the search bar here and you will type Win System Information and select it. And in here, it will tell you which operating system you have. In this case, it's Windows 11 Pro. Okay, so that's how you can find out which Windows you want to install. And then to find out the key for your already installed Windows, the license key, you need to open up the command prompt. Let's open that. So type and search command prompt and then open it. And in here, now we're gonna type the following. And I'll put this in the description below so you can copy paste it in your command prompt. And when you put this information, you click enter. It's blurred out for me because of course I want to protect it, but in your case you'll see the Windows key over here on the bottom, and you can write that down as well. So you need the information, both of these, with the Windows version as well as the Windows key. All right. So with that, now we can move to the next step, which is to download the installation media, the Windows installation media. To do that, open up the browser and type Windows installation media, Windows 11 installation media, and go to download Windows 11. And then here you see multiple options. This first option we want to ignore. We want to go to the second option, which says create Windows 11 installation media. And here we want to click download now. And what's going to happen is in the download, it's going to download the media creation tool. Let's click on that. And you say yes, we want it to create. And then actually I'm going to insert the USB drive here. There we go. There it is. So it's installed now. And now we're going to install the Windows media on that USB drive. So we're going to say accept the agreement. And then we want to select English, Windows 11, click next. We want to select the USB flash drive. Again, it needs to be at least 8 gigabytes of storage on it. Click next. Then we're going to select the USB we want to install the media on. So click on that and click next. There we go. So now we let it run through and it's going to install this, first download it and install Windows 11 on this USB drive so we can use that drive to install it on the computer that we want to have the fresh Windows 11 install on. So we'll let this run through. It's verifying the download. And it's creating the Windows 11 media. It'll take a few minutes. Alright, so the USB flash drive is ready. We'll click finish. Now we're gonna just take a look at it. So it's going to be the USB in the D drive, and this is what you should have in your installation media that we just created. Alright, so now that that's complete, we want to insert the USB drive in the PC we want to install Windows on, and restart that PC and enter the boot menu. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that next. So the next thing we're going to do is just restart the computer, and when we get to the Lenovo screen, we're going to click the F12 button to choose the boot order. There we go. So now we're going to choose to boot using the USB. Click enter. Again, the USB. Now it's going to boot through our USB, which is right here plugged in, and this is where we installed the operating system earlier, like I showed you. And we'll let that go through. Okay, so on this screen we're going to select the language, in this case English United States, time and currency format, again English, keyboard US, so I'm going to click next. I'm going to click install now. We're going to accept the agreement, click next. Here, because this is a new install, a fresh install, we're not going to upgrade, we're going to go to custom install. And then here now, we're going to, because this is again a new install, you want it to be nice and clean, I'm going to delete all the partitions. Make sure that you don't have anything that is important on these partitions. There we go. So now everything has been deleted. We can click next and let it run through, and it's going to install Windows on your drive. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. And once it's complete, we'll go to the next step. Alright, so at this point now that we have the system installed, we're going to set it up. We are in the United States, so we're going to click yes. And here the keyboard, it's a US keyboard, but you can choose what you like. Click yes. We don't want to add a second keyboard, I'm okay with that, so I'm just going to skip that part. And let's connect to our network. So I will connect to our guest network. I'm going to click next now that we're connected. Checking for updates. So if it does find updates, we'll install them now. Okay, so let's name this device. Click next. And the name, you can choose any name you like. It's just something so you can recognize it on your network, or let's say antivirus software will have the same name when you're going online to take a look at it. And it does restart several times while you're doing this process. Okay, so it doesn't let you bypass this. Sign in. You sign in with your email and password into your Microsoft account. Okay, now that we're entered the information, it's signing in. This is set up as a new PC is what we're gonna do. Next. Create a PIN. Okay, so you can create a PIN here. I'm going to confirm the PIN. Okay, so click OK. Okay, you can choose your privacy settings. You want to share your location, find my device, diagnostic data, including optional. So in the thinking and typing, tailored experience, advertising IDs, all that stuff you can change later. So for now, I'm just going to accept. And then let's customize your experience. This will be for business and maybe a family computer as well. Now it's going to customize the PC for those options. You can also skip that. Use your phone from your PC. We'll skip that for now, but you could do that if you wanted to. Not now. I don't want to transfer that. And here you can get Microsoft Office. You can just decline here. Just giving you some other software you can get. Decline. All right, we are in. So at this point, now we're gonna have to make sure that our Windows is updated. Well, first let's look at our drivers. We're gonna go to Device Manager, make sure all of our drivers are good. The Windows drivers pretty much have been installed, and you see right here other devices. If you see these types of exclamation points, you're gonna have to manually download those drivers and install them. But most importantly, as long as your network adapters are added on and you can connect to the network, all this can be done very simply. And you can also now update Windows. Let's make sure we have the latest version. Windows, check for up. So you go to the start button, search Windows, check for updates. And now we're gonna click check for updates here. All right, so there's a lot of updates here that it needs to download and install. So do that, restart your computer, do it again, and keep repeating that until there's no more updates. So again, download, install, restart until there's no more updates. So I'm gonna do that now, but I'm not gonna record it. And once I've updated Windows, we'll go to the next step. All right, so Windows is done updating. So I had to restart it several times and recheck the updates again. You can see what it says now. It's you are up to date, and we can continue to the next step. Now we're gonna start installing the antivirus. So for that, you can choose your favorite antivirus and install that yourself. And again, this is something you have to do through your antivirus manufacturer. Download it, install it, activate it, and you're good to go. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, and until next time.